Jai Sriman Narayan. I would like to pay my obeisances to my Guru, Acharya Shyam Ramanuj. My name is Vishwadhar Ramanuj Das, and I want to welcome you to our new Acharya Shyam Ramanuj Foundation channel. By his divine grace, Acharya Shyam Ramanuj has founded this institution to fulfill his primary mission of spreading the philosophies of Vishishadvaita as expounded by Lord Sri Ramanuj Acharya. His mission is also to spread awareness of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sriman Narayan, heal and provide security to devotees, as well as to lead people back home to Vaikuntha. Acharya has initiated a new era of divine God consciousness by expounding the absolute truths written in all of our Vedic literature. He is now clearing up all the confusion in our societies around the world. This channel is therefore launched to spiritually enlighten people through the grace of Acharya Shyam Ramanuj. Under the organization's spiritual name of the Sri Narayan Dham, Acharya currently conducts bona fide satsangs with discourses in Durban, South Africa, and has also branched out to other surrounding locations both locally and nationally. I'll be regularly posting these discourses on this channel, so stay tuned. For anyone interested in attending, our regular satsangs are on Tuesdays at the Kampara Conference Center in Clare State, Durban, and also on Sundays at the Sri Sudarshan Goshala, which is at our Ashram site in Reservoir Hills. Subscribers are guaranteed to receive explosive content from these discourses as Acharya dives deep into the depths of his transcendental knowledge to bring back invaluable realizations and conclusions. He is currently discoursing his own commentary of the 700 verses from the Bhagavad Gita, while he also speaks on other topics like the importance of Gomatas and why they should not be slaughtered. He also explains in detail the creation and dissolution of the material universes, self-realization, the body and the soul, the guru-disciple relationship, the true purpose of life, the karmic laws that affect the cycle of reincarnation, and so much more. He helps you understand all of this by using simple explanations with practical examples to apply in our daily lives, and thereafter authenticates every discourse with direct verses and texts from our Vedic scriptures. In addition to these discourses, we will also be introducing shorter question and answer videos to this channel. This is an opportunity for subscribers to comment with any of your questions on spirituality that you'd like Acharya to answer. These could be questions like, should we be praying to demigods? Or where did our souls get created? Or why should we stop eating meat? There isn't a question that Acharya cannot answer, so feel free to drop a question in the comment section.
For those of you who don't know who Acharya Shyam Ramanuj is, I would like to introduce him to you. Acharya Shyam Ramanuj was born on the 3rd of October 1962 in Durban, South Africa, as an unrealized Param Guru. Although being born into a pure family with spirituality centered on him, Acharya later lost his spiritual identity and was consumed by the three modes of material nature. Being absorbed in the pleasures of materialism, he ended up being a successful businessman, prominent politician, working in the military force, as well as heading up a law firm. This, however, all changed in 2008 when Acharya went to a residential satsang of Swami Sudarshan Acharya Maharaj, who is also known as Guru Maharaj. Acharya had conceptually met Guru Maharaj on a picture frame for the first time. It was at this moment that he instinctively knew that his life would never be the same again, despite Guru Maharaj leaving his mortal coil in 2007. Having only a small picture frame of his bona fide Guru, Acharya's unparalleled love and devotion for Guru Maharaj grew inexplicably stronger over the following years. Acharya surrendered completely to Guru Maharaj and committed his time to performing seva for him with total passion and dedication. It was in 2013 that Acharya decided to travel to the Siddhartha Ashram in Faridabad, India, to simply pay respects to his Guru. Through the grace of Guru Maharaj, Acharya's trip was instead miraculously changed according to his new unexpected life's mission. Amongst thousands of other devotees present at the ashram, Acharya was coincidentally placed right next to G.S. Bawa's room with the intention for them to meet. G.S. Bawa at the time was one of Guru Maharaj's last surviving disciples, who was given specific instructions from Guru Maharaj to expect a pure disciple arriving from South Africa. Acharya's trip was thereafter extended from 6 days to 21 days, and it was in the days to follow that he took initiation as a bona fide disciple of Swami Sudarshan Acharya Maharaj. The experiences that Acharya underwent at the ashram were nothing less than extraordinary. as the unplanned spiritual revolution within Acharyaji began to awaken. Acharyaji's consciousness was changed from material to spiritual, and he became absolutely spiritual as a bona fide Param Guru. All his bad habits, material attachments, negative vices, and karma were instantly removed, and in this liberated state attained self and God realizations. Through the Guru Parampara system created by Lord Narayan, all Vedic knowledge was transcendently passed on to Acharyaji through the disciplic succession of his bona fide Guru. Acharyaji returned home realizing his true spiritual identity and life's purpose of fulfilling his Guru's mission. He has dedicated his life to promoting the Guru principle, alleviating pain and suffering in humanity, providing security to his devotees, and spreading awareness of the Vishesh Advaita philosophy with Lord Narayan as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Acharyaji immediately launched bona fide satsangs in Durban under his organization's current legal institute name of the Acharya Shyam Ramanuj Foundation. He singularly confirms and collaborates all the Vedic injunctions through his own realizations and conclusions, and transcendently enlightens devotees of the absolute truth written in our scriptures. As a bona fide representative of Lord Narayan, Acharyaji is performing regular miracles of curing illnesses, which is defying medical science, offering financial opulence, fulfilling other material desires, as well as infusing spiritual consciousness into the minds of devotees seeking self-realization and liberation. To further endorse Acharyaji's divine authenticity, he has been graced with 4 visually distinct birthmarks on his body: Lord Vishnu's Sheshnag on the top of his head, Lord Vishnu's Tilak in between his eyebrows, Lord Shiva's Tripunda on his forehead, and Lord Shiva's Trishula on his chin. These divine markings are no coincidences, as it directly associates Acharyaji as an instrument endorsed by Godhead himself. It was also revealed from the Hindu books of Vedic astrology that Acharyaji was born in the auspicious time zone of Mahavishnu. His Rasi name furthermore coincides with that of Lord Narayan, and predicted that he would subsequently manifest himself as a representative of Lord Narayan, Lord Shiva, or an associated form of Lord Vishnu. This is significant because the 12 Alvars, who were the founding saints of Vaishnavism, were also born in these similar auspicious times from the Parayug into Kalyug. The first 3 Alvars were specifically born during the same time zone of Mahavishnu. Acharyaji also shares the same attributes with Yamuna Acharya, who said the philosophy of Visheshaveta. At the early age of 20, Ramanuj Acharya knew all the Vedas, and after winning a debate over spirituality, he was given half a kingdom to rule over. He too had lost his spiritual identity after taking on a material identity as a king, and immersed himself in the mode of passion. It was only later that another disciple of his guru and grandfather, Nathamuni, who reminded him of his spiritual mission and purpose in life. This is the same way in which Swami Sudarshan Acharyaji Maharaj brought Acharyaji back to his spiritual path. Acharyaji's association to Lord Sri Ramanuj Acharya is also meaningful. Just as how Lord Sri Ramanuj Acharya only conceptually met Yamanuj Acharya after he left for his heavenly abode, so did Acharyaji meet Guru Maharaj conceptually on a picture frame. As accurately predicted in the Padma Purana, the Sri Sampradaya is the main Vaishnava school founded by Lord Narayan's consort, Mother Lakshmi. The Sri Sampradaya is the oldest bona fide tradition and incorporated the name of the first most prominent representative, Lord Sri Ramanuj Acharya, 1000 years ago. Acharyaji belongs to this Sampradaya and follows the same philosophies of Vishesh Advaita as expounded by Lord Sri Ramanuj Acharya. The Sri Sampradaya or Sri Ramanuj Sampradaya is based completely on Vedic traditions, and this knowledge was transcendently passed on through the disciplic succession of bona fide representatives of Godhead. Through the Guru Parampara system, it was passed from Lord Sri Ramanuj Acharya to Swami Sudarshan Acharyaji Maharaj, and now currently to Acharya Shyam Ramanuj. Acharya travelled back to India in 2015 to pay respects to Guru Ma and Madhusudan Acharyaji Maharaj, who is Guru Maharaj's wife and son. It was also to inform them of how far he had spread awareness of the Vishesh Advaita philosophy at his local satsangs and even reaching international statuses. Acharyaji also took the opportunity to pay his obeisances to Mother Ganga at the sacred Ganges rivers in Haridwar. In 2017, Acharya returned to India and embarked on a spiritual pilgrimage to pay respects to Guru Maharaj and trace the roots of Lord Sri Ram and Lord Sri Krishna. It was also to retrace in Guru Maharaj's footsteps and fulfill his instructions of restoring faith in devotees of India, that Guru Maharaj's grace and divine potency also flows through Acharyaji's consciousness. The journey led Acharyaji to several significant locations, with countless incredible experiences of blessings and healing Guru Maharaj's devotees along the way. These included visiting Guru Maharaj's original home in the village of Padla, Rajasthan, where he was born, and Pachmahi in the district of Madhya Pradesh, where Guru Maharaj had served some of his austerities and penances. Pachmahi is historic because the caves that are situated on hilltops were built by the 5 Pandava brothers of the Mahabharata era during their 13 years of exile. Acharya visited the forests of Bangar in Rajasthan, where Guru Maharaj spent serving the remainder of his 12 years of austerities and penances. Acharya also visited Bagachi, where Guru Maharaj had received his siddhis, or powers. This allowed Acharya to better appreciate the sacrifices of self-mortification that Guru Maharaj had endured for the betterment of humanity. At a 16th century Hanuman Baba temple, Acharya was blessed to hold a live satsang and sing bhajans with Guru Maharaj's devotees. There was also a very ill man who couldn't walk and had to be carried into the temple. After receiving darshan and drinking water that had been spiritually blessed by Acharyaji, the man instantly started feeling better and ended up walking out of the temple normally. While visiting one of the largest Durga Mataji temples in Mathura, Acharya was requested by a mother to help relieve her child who had chronic stomach pains. After giving the child some blessed spiritual water in the presence of devotees entering the temple, Acharya miraculously revealed the child's pain. Exposing these miracles in public is also Guru Maharaj's way of letting his devotees know that the Vedas are alive and that his consciousness resonates within Acharyaji. Continuing with the journey, Acharyaji also visited Vrindavan, which is the sacred birthplace of Lord Sri Krishna and the center of Krishna worship and Vaishnavism. He also got to visit the Yamuna river, where Lord Sri Krishna was carried across on the night of his birth to escape being killed by his uncle Kansa. Along the trip, Acharya also stopped at Govardhan Hill, where Lord Sri Krishna lifted Govardhan Hill to protect the people and cattle from the rains and flooding of Lord Indra. This was when Lord Sri Krishna stopped the ritualistic sacrifices of cattle for Lord Indra's worship. In the north of India, Acharya visited more temples at Haridwar and Rishikesh and paid respects to all the demigods along the way. He also partook in the evening aartis on the banks of the Ganges River and visited the majestic landmarks of Ram Jhula and Lakshman Jhula. This is where Lakshmana crossed the Ganges River using just 2 ropes. The Baijnath temple was another stopover. This was where Lord Ravana had served his austerities and penances to Lord Shiva, and in return was bestowed with powers of invincibility and immortality. Lastly, Acharyaji visited Faridabad to pay respects to Guru Ma and Madhusudan Acharya Maharaj. 2018 sparked another spiritual trip to the south of India to trace the roots of Lord Sri Ramanuj Acharya from 1,000 years ago. Tracing the lineage of the Sri Sampradaya in the form of these pilgrimages is Acharya's way of showing utter respect and humility to these great saints. The journey initially drew Acharya to meet the world-renowned and highly esteemed Sri Chinnajiyar Swamiji at the Jiva Ashram in Hyderabad, and after meeting, authenticated Acharya's spiritual status and offered him spiritual guidance to continue spreading the Visheshadvaita philosophy. Acharya then travelled to the village of Sri Perumbadu in Tamil Nadu, where Lord Sri Ramanujacharya was born. Acharyaji was fortunate to witness the prayer and abhishekam held there every month when Lord Sri Ramanujacharya enters the temple. Lord Sri Ramanujacharya built on the works of his predecessors, Nathamuni and Yamunajacharya, and established the systematic philosophy of Sri Vaishnava. Kanchipuram was the next stopover, and it is the place where he studied in an Advaita Vedanta monastery with Yadava Prakasa as his guru. This was also where Lord Sri Ramanujacharya had taken his initiation. Kumbakonam was another town visited with old temples and architecture dating over 2,000 years ago. The final stopover was at Sri Rangam, where Lord Sri Ramanuj Acharya's body is still preserved at the Sri Ranganatha Swami temple. This temple organization became the stronghold of his ideas and his disciples, and it is where he wrote the influential Visheshadvaita philosophy text. The Kaveri River that flows there is also known as the Ganges River of the south. The Acharya Sham Ramanuj Foundation is the organization's legal institute name under which all other spiritual entities fall under. The Sri Narayan Dham is the foundation's spiritual name, is not a faith-based religious program, but a spiritual upliftment center that focuses on transforming your consciousness from material to spiritual. The underlying substratum of the institute is to spread awareness of the absolute truth written in all our Vedic scriptures prescribed to us. Through his platform of bona fide satsangs, he discourses these absolute truths and clears up the confusion within Sanatana Dharma. The ultimate duty of a bona fide spiritual master is to teach you who you are, who the Supreme Personality of Godhead really is, and how to connect to him. This process of self-realization and understanding that you are the soul and not the body is the first step towards attaining liberation, or moksha. Acharyaji's mission has also guided him to build an ashram and Sri Sudarshan Goshala in 2018. With the Sri Sudarshan Goshala completed and launched in May 2018, 2 beautiful white Brahman cows have been spiritualized into Gomatas by Acharyaji. With the ashram and the rest of the site being currently built, Acharyaji has bona fide satsangs on the premises every Sundays at 10:30 a.m. The ashram in Sri Sudarshan Goshala at 28 Dunstaple Crescent, Reservoir Hills, aims to be the spiritual abode for both the neighboring communities and international visitors. There is an additional bona fide satsang held every Tuesdays at the Kampara Conference Center in Clare, Durban at 7 p.m. All satsangs include bhajans, a transcendental discourse by Acharyaji, Aarti and supper or lunch. All of Acharyaji's bona fide satsangs are broadcasted live on Facebook for all of his followers around the world to connect with him. The Acharya Sham Ramanuj Foundation has thousands of devotees both locally and nationally in South Africa, as well as internationally, like countries like USA, India, North Africa, Mauritius, and South America, etc. With the understanding that Sanatana Dharma is a universal religion, the Acharya Sham Ramanuj Foundation does not belong to any particular race, creed, or culture. As a result, the organization attracts children and adults of all ages from various walks of life. Throughout the year, numerous religious events like Navratri, Krishna Janamastami, Gita Week, Ram Navami, and Shivratri from the Hindu calendar are observed. Countless devotees present at these spiritually potent bona fide satsangs have testified to feeling and physically witnessing the divine presence of all forms of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sriman Narayan. The Acharya Sham Ramanuj Foundation also supports social responsibility initiatives and has adopted 60 poverty-stricken children from disadvantaged local homes and named them its angels. The angels are beneficiaries to regular feeding schemes, other basic necessities, and are also frequently present at satsangs and other events. From being in a state of depression, physically malnourished, and robbed of a fighting chance in life, each of these humble children have changed their lives around in a manner that is difficult to scientifically explain. Through the grace and blessings of Acharyaji, they now have zest for life, excelling in school, and a renewed sense of hope to accomplish anything they set their minds on. If you want more information on Acharyaji, the Acharya Sham Ramanuj Foundation, or any of our programs, events, and initiatives, please feel free to drop us a message in the comment section below. We look forward to bringing you transcendental discourses to feed your soul. Jai Sriman Narayan.